Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is November 4th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. I got quite a few windows open up. I want to expand on each topic, so let's get right to it. Okay, before I get started, I just want to share with you guys that I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. The next 12 windows are going to be from the same company, E-Commerce Bytes, and the URL is www.ecommercebytes.com. This story was posted November 4th, 2019, and it goes on. The title is "Some Online Sellers Feel Tricked into Paying Extra Fees." I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to read too much into this here, so you can pick up where I left off. I'll scroll down to the pages if you don't want to go to the website, but I highly recommend you do if you want to read any active hyperlinks. It goes on to say sellers are writing about their concerns or practiced by online marketplaces that they say trick them into paying more in fees. At the heart of the matter, checkboxes in the listing process that are automatically checked, which the seller may not notice. In the case where the marketplaces may change, the action of the display button is usually found in the same spot. A reader sent E-Commerce Bytes a link to a thread on eBay forums. Now, when I was talking about going to the site, this is what I'm talking about. This is an active hyperlink. So if you want to read more into it, you're going to have to go to this website. Okay, I'm not going to click it on because I got 12 windows open up and I want to try to go through this as quick as possible. But anyway, it goes on to say a reader sent an E-Commerce Bytes a link to a thread on the eBay forums where the sellers claimed eBay moves buttons around in an attempt to get sellers to accept offers they normally counter or decline. The original poster wrote, "eBay is now literally trying to trick you into accepting offers when you think you're declining or countering offers. When you're doing a repetitive task like answering a lot of offers in a row, user interface, muscle memory, and other habits are very important. eBay is deceptively moving buttons around as you're loading pages." Now, I don't know if you guys are sellers on eBay, if you are experiencing anything of these issues here going on. Right now, I can honestly say I have not been experiencing them. If I do, I will be the first to tell you guys because I'm a very vocal person and I do tell it like it is. So at this point in time, I cannot say yes or no to, well, right now I could say no, I am not experiencing any of these what this person's experiencing here. But you may want to keep an eye out for it, guys, okay? All right, let's move right along. You know the story you want to look for. This is the one for November 4th, which came out today, so you might want to check into this here. Let's move right along. Oh, yeah, let me just scroll down here in case you decide not to go. You may want to read it this way here. I'll just scroll down to the bottom. Usually at the bottom of it, there's usually comments what there are right now. And if you guys never read the comments, I recommend you do because sometimes these people bring out things that you and I are not aware of. So you may want to check into that there. All right. These are all comments right here, folks. And again, if you don't want to go to the website, you may want to, just scroll down, pause the video, and read it like that. All right. So I'm just going to scroll down here really quick. All right, and you guys could just pause it and whatever, and just pick up where I left off on here. All right. Yeah, sometimes these other sellers and buyers that post on here bring out some good information. And again, you can respond too. Just to let you know, you just got to log in over here, put your email address, password, and just do the log on, and you should be able to post a comment there. All right, let's move to the next one. Let's go straight up here. Boom, close that guy out. This story came out October 31st, 2019. eBay puts onus on slow sales on sellers. Now, this I could attest to. This is why I have been getting emails on from eBay. eBay sent an email to sellers suggesting ways to get unsold listings moving again. Some sellers took offense, feeling eBay was blaming them for slow sales at the time when eBay's marketplace as a whole is experiencing negative growth. Marketplace's GMV was down 2% in the third quarter, July, August, September from last year. It revealed last week. eBay sent the following letter to the sellers this week. Listings not moving. We got ideas. They're redacted. We took a look at your fixed price listings to see which of them haven't had sales within the past 60 plus days, and have identified the following: active fixed pricing listings redacted, active fixed pricing listings with no sales 60 plus days redacted. Just going to read the highlighted stuff here, and you could, like I said again, pick up where I left off. Number 1, review active listings. Number 2, study the competition. Number 3, provide item specifics. Number 4, promote your listings. Well, I know another way to promote your listings, but I'm not going to get to it just yet. But we'll scroll down here really quick. They got quite a few hyperlinks over here. I like this one here. I didn't get a chance to read this one here. The nerve of eBay was the titling of one thread on the eBay discussion boards. That ought to be interesting. I'm going to have to come back to this and check this one out. But I'll scroll down here, and you guys can read the comments as well. You know, they got, like I said again, they put out some pretty good information here. Especially if you're thinking about getting involved with eBay and selling on it. You may want to subscribe to my channel, because I do talk about online reselling. And I do touch bases with eBay, Amazon. You know, I get a lot of Google alerts on these companies here, and I like to share information with you guys. That's what my YouTube channel is all about, by the way. It's about sharing information, especially if you're an online seller, you know. So, you know, if you want good, viable information, you know, I tell it like it is. There's 3 or 4 pages here. I'm not going to go through them, folks. You can do that yourself. I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat anything. If there's something I don't like, I will share it with you guys. And if there's something I like, you know, I will share that with you, you know. But right now, like I said, I did get this email in regards to slow sales on my things and how to better, you know, address my slow sales on my my eBay listings. But have I gotten around to doing it? No, not just yet. I got too many other things cooking right now, so I'll get to it in a little bit. Anyway, this one goes down here. This is from, this came out November 3rd, 2019. Is Amazon cracking down on handmade goods? And it goes on to say, Amazon Handmade sent an email to artists and sellers requesting information about their products and process for the handmade items. We're not sure if this is a routine request or if Amazon is cracking down on items listed in the handmade goods marketplace. In its email, Amazon requested sellers provide the following information, and this is what they want you to do. As a matter of fact, I just posted a printer on Amazon for the first time in a long time. Probably had to be a couple of years maybe. And it's only the one thing I got, the only one print, you know, the printer I put on there. So we're going to see how that goes. But anyway, off that beaten track, it goes on to say here, in its email, Amazon requested sellers to provide its following information: a detailed description of your work methods, the number of your employees and their roles, the number of items produced in a week, 3 to 5 photos of your studio and or workplace. I should say workspace. All photos should include your products and your business logo and should be visible, and additional details you would like us to know to better understand your business and or craft. Okay, I never really expanded. I knew of the Amazon was coming down with the handmade goods part, and you know, adding that to their service. I didn't subscribe to it or, you know, sign up for it right at this time, because I don't really have any handmade goods to sell them at this point. But for those of you who do, you may want to check into this here. All right, so again, I'm just going to scroll down here, and you know the drill. I'm not going to keep repeating it. So let's do this really quick here and see if we can get through these things really quick. All right. I don't know if you guys want to drop a comment below and see how your sales are doing. Right now, my sales are pretty stagnant. Nothing to write home about. If I could, I would tell you guys what I had. I think I did a video last week talking about the stuff I sold. Not much for the month of October, but, you know, something is better than nothing, right? Anyway, this one here goes, this was November 3rd, 2019. Expect to pay more PayPal prices. Changes ahead. Oh, that's good news to hear. Only kidding, though. PayPal executives revealed that there are more price changes coming in 2020. Oh, great. After rolling out a controversial refund policy last month that promised to be costly for merchants, PayPal no longer credits any fees when they issue refunds for returns or other reasons. Previously, they credited all but the fixed price transaction fee. Now, so far, again, I can't really say anything. I can't, you know, speak against this here because I haven't had any experience with this here. In my other videos, I always said that eBay and PayPal have been very good to me, at least to me anyway. I know there may be people out there beg to differ, but they've been pretty good for me, so I really don't have much to say in this here. However, I will scroll down. You could read it. And let me know if you guys, you know, want to drop comments below in regards to any of the topics that I'm talking about here. Please do. You know, I'd like to share it with the rest of us. If you feel up to it, it's up to you. If you don't, then that's fine too. Okay. So let's just keep moving right along here, and we'll take it over here at the bottom here. and that's basically it. Again, if you want to, like I said, leave a comment, you could choose to do so if you want. All right, so let's move up here. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to try to go through this as quick as possible. I know you're busy. You got things going on, but I haven't done a reseller news in a while, so I figured let me share this information with you guys while I still can. Okay, here's another one. This came out November 3rd. Wow, she had a lot coming out. Ina Steiner, by the way, is the woman who owns the e-commerce bites, so just to let you guys know. Seller says Amazon has yet to unblock gated listings. Dear Ina, regarding Amazon gating of Nintendo, link to e-commerce bites article. You could, again, this is why I tell you guys, you got to go directly to the site. If you want to read more into this article or this particular thing, you got to go to the website itself and click it on. Okay, here's the e-commerce bites article, and it says here's a video showing the Amazon email about Nintendo gating via YouTube. I'm going to keep this one up because I want to come back to this here later on, check it out myself. I want to see what they're referring to. I didn't get a chance to read all of these website emails, I should say, but well, I'm going to find out about that myself. You may want to do the same thing because I'm curious to see what this is all about. Again, here's the the URL. Here's some comments. Not that many comments, but was it just two? It looks like just one. So you might want, oh, actually, yeah, okay, just one there. You may want to check this out. I'm going to leave this window open, folks, so we're going to go to the next one. It's come out November 2nd, 2019. Reader points to limitations of the new eBay seller protections. Dear Ina, like many sellers, I found myself pleasantly surprised by the full seller protections eBay was put in place in October. Finally, it felt like there was a possible reprieve from the false item not as described returns of 50% fee increase linked to these events due to the service metrics. I honestly thought, wow, eBay is doing something right. Today I was reminded just how unscrupulous eBay is. I mean, shame on me for not reading the fine print of this protection. After all, I'm a top-rated plus seller, and I offer free returns. Being a top-rated plus and offer free returns is the new protection should be easy peasy, right? No, not at all. Why? Okay. When you see eBay, you see eBay had no intentions of actually protecting sellers like me with the high rate of false SNAD return claims. They had no intention of giving up that 50% fee grab. Here is the rub of all of this. Okay. To be eligible for top-rated seller protection starting October 1st, 2019, you must be a top-rated seller at the time of protection. Reside in the U.S., including U.S. territories, offer 30-day or longer returns. Only give partial refunds to recoup the actual loss of the value of the item when it's returned in a different condition than the original item. Only report buyers for opening false item not as described returns where you correctly describe the item. All right, and then not be rated very high in the service metrics. Okay, I had a situation like this here, but not to this point here. Well, actually, I can't actually say that because there was a situation where I had sent the printer, just to share this real quick, I sent the printer out. It was working. No, actually, no, it wasn't working. What happened was a buyer, I put a printer up on eBay for a printer, not for parts not working, right? I forget which brand it was. I don't know if it was a HP or a Dell. I don't remember which one it was offhand. It's been a while. Anyway, I put it up there, put it in the tagline, in the title. I put it in the description, highlight it, for parts not working. I send it out on a Wednesday. The buyer gets it on a Thursday, opens up a return case on Friday. He claims that the item is not described as defective. Needless to say, eBay went along with it, sent it back, gave him the full amount of money, and I said, I don't think that's fair. I called up eBay right after I got that back, like that. I read the notice, and I called up the eBay team and I said, I don't think that's fair. And I said, if you look at my, the transactions, the information going back and forth between me and him, you'll see that, or just look at my description, you'll see that it says items not as described. Well, not as described. What do you call it there? For parts not working. And the teammate did look in there, and she said, "You're right. Because it cost me $15. It was going to New York City, which is like 45 minutes away from me. I could probably drove it to the person's place." And she told me that if you want, She agreed it wasn't fair. She goes, what you could do if you want is to open up what do you call it there, appeal it. You could appeal the case. I said, you know what? I said, I'm not going to bother. I got it back. It was broken, right? It was broken to begin with. That's why I said sell it for parts not working. And I ate the $15 loss in shipping. And I want to appeal it? I probably could have, and probably could have got the money back. But you know what? I said, let it be. It's an experience, like I said, and I think many of us are going to deal with that in due time. So that's the problem I had with that part there. But I was in the right. It was, the item was described as for parts not working. Why did the buyer buy it in the beginning? I don't know if he took any parts out. To be honest with you, I even told the eBay teammate, I said, it looks like something was removed from the printer. Some people will do that, folks. Be careful. So I heard stories like that. It's a nightmare where people will send perfect working good condition electronics or whatever it may be, and sometimes the buyer will get it. I'm not saying all, but I heard stories, and they start harvesting parts out of it, and then they send it back to you and say the item is not as described or it's defective. Well, if you take parts out of it, yeah, it's going to be defective. So just be careful with that, folks. But in regards to this here. eBay did make that offer to me, told me I could have, appealed it, but I didn't follow suit on that. But if you guys had any problems like this here and you want to share it with us, please do. Let me just scroll down here. I don't know if I did or not, but I honestly, I can't say I had too many like that, except that one there was the one that always stuck in my mind. The only thing that stunk about it is I took a $15 loss in the shipping, but I could afford it, but I didn't. But anyway, maybe you guys will have a different outlook on it. If you do, if you're right and everything's copacetic with your listing, description, everything, definitely call eBay up and voice your issues and concern to them. Most of the cases, most time, they do help you. I mean, they help me out. Them and PayPal helped me out quite a few times. Well, not a lot, but quite a few times where I needed help and they were there. All right, let's get off of here that topic right now. Let's go to this one here. This came out October 31st. Buyer charged twice through eBay managed payments. I don't know if you guys are using the managed payments. I've been hearing a lot of swaying around with it there. Some people like it, some people don't. I right now am using PayPal for my payment services. I'd rather have that. I don't know about this one here. Like I said, sometimes you get horror stories from the listeners, hearing what others have to say about it. But let's read a little into this here. Because, dear Ina, just a head up for everyone, I ordered some items using eBay's new managed payment system to pay via debit from my account. I went to balance my account a couple of days later and was deducted 2 times for the same item. Called eBay, and they said I was only charged once. Did a 3-way call with PayPal, and I got the same result. Called my bank, and they referred me to the cardholder service a half hour later, and it was resolved to my cardholder. Skip all that. And go right to the source if it happens to any of you. She said I was the second call the same day for the same issue. Lots of headache. eBay was not helpful. They tried to push it to PayPal, who had nothing to do with it. Be careful. Watch your P's and Q's, everyone. Okay? And we will scroll down and see what others have to say about this topic. Again, I'm not going to read too much into this here because we'll be here for hours on end. All right. Let me go to the next window here. It's good to see them getting smaller and smaller. eBay launches, I got like eBay in my mind. This one came out November 1st. It says Amazon launches the Amazon Small Business Academy. For those of us who are sellers on Amazon, I put my first thing on Amazon. Well, I sold before a few little things last year, the year before. I'm not really an Amazon seller. I'm basically an eBay seller. So, but hey. Who knows? We'll see. I just put that one printer on there. We'll see what happens with it. I'm eventually going to probably list more on there, try to generate some sales here because right now eBay is dead for me anyway. Okay, this goes on to say here, Amazon launched the Amazon Small Business Academy on Friday, a range of educational initiatives to help entrepreneurs, startups, and business owners succeed online. The program includes free in-person seminar events and live webinars, as well as community college classes across the country. It goes on to say a spokesman told E-Commerce Bytes the Academy's first seminar is taking place, held today in South Haven, Mississippi, featuring special guest speaker U.S. Senator Roger Wicker and Nicholas Dennison, Amazon Vice President of Small Business. Now, I'm not going to read again to this here, so you guys could check it out. That sounds like a pretty nice thing there, right? I think so. Launch a small business. Why not? Everybody wants to be in small business these days, right? They want to run their own, do their own thing, run their own show. All right. I mean, I included. Okay, just got one comment. Okay. All right, let's move right along here. I've been getting this here. It's driving me crazy on eBay. eBay offers $3 coupons to stimulate sales October 31st. It goes on to say here, eBay is running a promotion that stimulates sales. Shoppers can send a text to receive a personal coupon code for $3 off on a purchase on eBay. I had a better one than that. eBay gave me a $10 one. It was a while back, and that was good, you know. It says, ding, and that's a $3 coupon by text. Text extra to 70799 to get your personal coupon code. Then just enter it at checkout. Let's shop eBay. eBay said a message and data rates may apply. Explain how to redeem the coupon. All right. If you guys, hey, it's $3, you know, it's $3. $3 is $3. I mean, I would take it. I already bought my, I had to buy a scale. That's why I used a $10 one for. eBay gave me a $10, you know, card like that, coupon, whatever, and I used it to buy my my scale. I bought another Accutech 50-pound scale, and I love it. Works great, you know. But I used it there, so if I didn't have the coupon, it was going to come to $18 and change or something like that. And I ended up getting it for like $8 and plus shipping, which was pretty good. So hey, it was $10 on eBay's tab. So thank you, eBay. Appreciate that. All right, eBay turns to brands and deals for holiday marketing. This came out November 1st, 2019. If you guys notice, I always like to throw the date out there. I don't want you to think this stuff is old. However, there are occasions where I will revert back to something that may have taken place years ago. Not 20, 30 years ago, but, you know, years. But, you know, I like to always throw that out there. This way it keeps you in a loop and you know it's fresh content. So, it goes on to say eBay is once again turning brands and daily deal style promotions in its marketing campaign. On Friday, it announced it will launch a holiday brand outlet on November 4th. That's today, folks. And each Friday through December 13th, it will offer shoppers Black Friday worthy prices of the season's hottest gifts on its deal site. Now, I don't know, have you been to the deal site? I haven't been to the deal site, but they may have a link up there. I don't know. I haven't been to it. But anyway, you could check this out. And let's see what they got over here. Okay, November. Okay, they're talking about the stuff they got from November 8th. This is what you're going to get. I guess they already preempted it. Well, that's right. November 1st came already. Then you got November 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th. And then you got December. I can't believe how fast the weeks and the months are going by. Anyway, let me scroll down here. All right. And that's Ina Steiner. For those who don't know, she is the co-founder and editor of E-Commerce Bytes. And love this site. One of my favorites. Anyway, let's move to the next one. Okay, Amazon opens holiday store with gift guides and savings. This came out November 1st, 2019. Amazon opened up a holiday store along with the curated gift guides, deals, and more. A spokesman told E-Commerce Bytes with the early holiday deals and kicking off today and the new deals all day, every day this season. Our biggest ever selection of curated gift guides, a variety of convenient shopping and delivery options. Let's see, to suit every customer's needs, new and classic holiday favorites on Prime Video, and even ways to get spirit by giving back. Amazon's got you covered. All right. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's nice of Amazon to do something like that. And let's see what they got. Curated gifts, fashion gifts. Okay, I guess these are all active hyperlinks. If you click them on, they will take you right there, which is pretty cool. The holiday gift guide, the home gift guide. Okay. Yeah, quite a few. That's what I said, folks. You know, whenever you go to these sites, you might want to go directly to the site because, you know, they have active hyperlinks here, and you can miss out on something good, you know. So I don't get anything for this, by the way, just to let you guys know. People, I know you probably think I have an alliance with the E-Commerce Bytes. I do not. I don't have any affiliate links with them. If I did, I will be the first to let you guys know, okay? But I do not. You might say, well, why promote somebody's business for free? I don't mind because, first off, they're providing good, viable information. I think so anyway. Now, some people may beg to differ. That's up to them. That's at their own discretion. If they want to, feel that way, that's their business. Okay, let's move right along. Last one. eBay files. Oh, wait, we did this. Oh, no, this is something else. I'm sorry. This came out November 2nd, 2019. eBay vows to protect sellers impacted by California fires. Yeah, you see what's going on with the California. Wow. eBay announced this week it would extend seller protections to sellers impacted by the fires and power outages in California. The major carriers have been warning customers about the disruption and service delays caused by the events, including evacuations and some locales. You can find out more information on their websites, USPS, FedEx, and UPS. And eBay announcements, right? They go out, of course. Yeah, I do. I feel the same way. I hope, pray to God, everything goes okay for those people over there. I feel bad for them. But again, you could read it says source, the eBay announcement board post. Okay, and now with that, we're going to actually do that. We're going to go to the eBay community. For those who are not familiar with this here, if you're new to eBay, or maybe you didn't know about this here, such as I haven't had know about this here for quite some time, and then I started poking around on eBay's site there, and I said, I started typing things on Google and asking questions. Next thing you know, they brought me to the eBay community chat board. Very good information. They will keep you aware of what's going on. A while back, I did a video about some people were saying there's not enough transparency with eBay. But I kind of beg to differ with that there, folks, for the simple reason is I read the information. It was in the full seller update about the changes that were going to transpire within that time frame. And to be honest with you, I think they were transparent. I think they gave us a heads up. As far as the new changes that were coming into play. And remember one thing, folks, when it comes to changes, there's going to be problems like that. You're going to have common problems like that. There are glitches and maybe system outages, whatever it may be, but there's going to be problems like that. So, people can't always hop on eBay. Somebody else said that once before that it was on one of the blog sites there. I think it was in one of the eBay community chat boards, that someone said eBay hides small sellers. I don't think they would do that. That wouldn't be beneficial to them. Why'd they hide small sellers from their site? You know what I'm saying? We're paying for that service. I'm a small-time seller. I only have 100 and something listings on it. That's not a lot compared to what other people have. So, everything seems copacetic to me. I have no qualms with it, But other people will beg to differ. Anyway, let's read a little into this here. October 31st, 2019, this is the latest announcement. eBay to extend seller protections to sellers impacted by fires, power. Now, we already seen that there, okay? Whenever you see verified bloggers, I believe that's within the eBay little realm over there. I think there's people that work for eBay that post this information. That would most likely, right? Here's another one for October 30th. Missing sales data in the seller hub performance to have resolved. They'll tell you if it's been resolved, if it's an ongoing issue. This one here is October 25th. I know it's last month's, still relatively new. Technical issues reported in the Seller Hub and item specifics. Now, we know there's been a lot of talk about the Seller Hub and item specifics. I've seen quite a few, YouTube seller, eBay sellers who have YouTube channels were talking about it, and even on my Facebook groups too. Yes, it's, I don't know, I guess it's still considered ongoing. At least I don't know. I would assume it's still like that, but you know what they say about assuming. So you got to be careful with that. Here's an update. And these are all updates here too, matter of fact. Is this all updates? Yeah, these are all updates, except this one. I'm sorry, I'm just going here really quick. Technical issue report on Seller Hub and items. Okay, this came out October 22nd. Yeah, they, I believe, like I said, to me personally, I'm still convinced that eBay, I think they did their due diligence in getting this information out to us, But that's my take on it. Now, look at over here, the good stuff. Turn your YouTube channel for quick how-tos, handy tutorials, and inspiring seller stories. Subscribe now. I'll have to come back to that and see what that's all about. Okay, and let's see what else they got. Quite a bit here. Quite a bit. Okay, if you're interested in this, you go to this website. It's www.community.ebay.com, or you just type in on the Google search there, eBay community chat or whatever, and you'll get these here. You'll get this information. Okay. Here's OptiSeller. I'm not familiar with that. New third-party tool to help you identify listings with missing items. Specifics. Okay. That might be something to check into. Okay. What else they got over here, folks? I'm sorry, I'm reading as I go along. Right, we know about the power outages. New internet sales tax change can impact you. All right, they're going to have quite a bit here because it's going to be scrolling down here. Yeah. So you guys could check it out. Here's the 2019 fall seller update. If you read this here, well, I don't think it was done with a pun intended there. So we're introducing faster and easier ways to list and promote your items, providing greater access to powerful insights. And you got to read. There's 157 comments, I believe, on here. You might want to check into this one as well. Let's see what else they got over here. Like that, we're going into August. Okay. That's basically it. A lot of September. So they got quite a bit here. If you want to just do a follow-up and look back at some of the stuff that they have, you could check it out as well. Let me just see what this is really quick over here, folks, where I got your attention. The good stuff. I don't know. This is their YouTube channel, I would believe. Yes, it is. Okay. You may want to check this out, folks. So you can see I'm subscribed. See here? And I also got the all clicked off here. Because anytime they post that new stuff, I want to see what it's all about. Okay? So if you click this little button, this little arrow button here, you'll get some more stuff that they're talking about. Okay? Not much. Promoted listings and create your first promoted listings campaign and so on. I watch pretty much all of these here, folks, to be honest with you. I want just to stay in the loop. And that's why I share this information with you guys, to stay in the loop. And last but not least, the eBay community, eBay for Business, episode 64, promotions that work for the holidays. Now, I already seen this one, I already heard this one a couple days ago. This one was posted October 29, 2019. You may want to listen to this one. Matter of fact, you might want to try to recapture a lot of these podcasts. Go back and listen to some of them. Very good information. This one, like I said, came out October 29th. Promotions that work for the holidays, which is right around the corner. So you might really be interested. I listened to this one. It was pretty good. I have to honestly, I like all of this. And Griff is the, what is he here again? The featured guest. What do you call it? Griff is the host, and Alan Aisbit and Liz Austin. They've really put out good information there, and if you haven't checked it out, I'd highly recommend you do. Okay, you could also, when they're doing a live podcast, you can call in. It says to have your questions answered on eBay for business podcast. Call us at 888-723-4630, or you can email them at podcast.ebay.com, or click here. So you may want to check it out. Okay, I'm just going to close out this video, folks, so hang in there for 1 second. Well, that concludes the reseller news for November 4th, 2019. I hope the information was helpful and you got a takeaway from it. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Richard Pasini. I do the reseller news. I try to do it on a daily basis, but sometimes I got other things going on. But for the most part, I like to share information when it comes to online reselling. I also do the Let's Talk eBay, and I'm also a vlogger. So on occasion, you may hear me talk about different topics outside of eBay or online reselling. So when you get a chance, check out the other videos I have. Let me know what you think. Leave a nice comment below, and I will respond to it. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Happy eBay sales. Take care now. Bye-bye.